Hello, my name is Tochiko Udenia, and I had an opportunity to tour one of the biggest brewers in the world production facility. I was able to tour and take pictures and record Anheuser Busch, Jacksonville, Florida Brewery. Anheuser Busch is the leading global brewer in the world. It is also one of the world's top 5 consumer product companies. The company has a portfolio of more than 200 beer brands, including 3 global flagship beers. They have 17 beers that individually generate over $1 billion per year in revenue out of a portfolio of more than 200 brands. Their brands include flagship beers as of Budweiser, Corona, and Stella. One of their most international known beers is Beck's. Some of their local beers include Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Landshark, 90 Lice, and Shock Top. Their company employs over 150,000 people in 24 countries. The company operates 13 brewers in the United States, including Missouri, New Jersey, California, Texas, Ohio, Florida, New Hampshire, Virginia, California, New York, Colorado, and Georgia. Their Jacksonville facility is responsible for the production, importation, and distribution of several of their products, including Budweiser, Stella, Beck, Landshark, Natty Ice, Shock Top. They have a plethora of opportunity to expand on the far reach of Anheuser Busch through Jacksonville. This presentation is just a small glimpse of Anheuser Busch's Jacksonville Brewery. I will show some of the brewing processes, along with the packaging and distribution aspects of their company. Like I mentioned before, it's just a small glimpse. And we will also focus on a flagship beer, Budweiser, which only uses the finest natural ingredients, which are selected through the most exacting regimens and specifications in the brewing industry. The brewing process for Budweiser takes more than 30 days, with careful attention given to every step. They strive themselves on quality and tradition, and quality and taste. The 7 steps in brewing Budweiser are milling, mashing, straining, bird kennel, primary fermentation, benchwood lingering, and finishing. These steps are very held to a strict standard, and each step has its own timeline for finishing. The mashing process consists of barley malt and rice mixed with water. The natural malt enzymes break down the starch from the grains into a fermentable sugar compound. This process is conducted in one of these large stainless steel tanks. As you can see, it's very massive and very well put together. Look at the heating coil on the bottom of the tank. The second process, straining, is when the combined grain mash is strained, leaving a sugar-rich amber liquid called wort. The third step in the brewing process is called bare kettle, where hops are added to the boiling wort in the bare kettles. Hops are the spice of the beer, add a special flavor, aroma, and character. The fourth and fifth steps are the cooling and primary fermentation process. The wort is cooled and clarified. Then the yeast is added, and for 6 days the yeast ferments the wort to beer. The beechwood aging process is very unique. During lagering, the beer is naturally carbonated and aged on beech wood chips for 21 days to ensure the flavor of the beer. Anheuser Busch is the only major brewer in the world using beechwood aging. These tanks that you see now are where the aging process takes place. The final step, called finishing, is used to keep the lagered beer flavor and clarity intact after packaging, so brewers must remove yeast and some unstable protein materials through a process they call finishing. The beer is chill-proofed, then filtered for clarification before being released for packaging into bottles, cans, and kegs. The result of the beer, with perfectly balanced flavor, crisp, clean, refreshing taste, is all controlled by personnel overseeing the entire process. And one of the most important steps is tasting. Each batch of the Budweiser is tasted by brewmasters at least 5 times during the lifetime of the brewing process. The rest of my presentation are clips from the manufacturing process of packaging and sorting of all the beers that Budweiser produces in Jacksonville.